Hey, y'all. It's Anthony Maury from Ropes and Wings. Glad you could join us today for this high frequency session. If you're new to the channel, I'm a Soul Center Healing Hypnosis practitioner in which we specialize in the releasement of all trapped, blocked energy in the form of attachments, emotion, trauma, or entities through quantum healing hypnosis. In this session, we removed quite a few entities and blockages throughout the session. We removed two earthbound spirits. We removed cords, black magic. We also got a look at an implant that was there for beneficial reasons. So it was really interesting. And one of the earthbounds was actually turned when it came out of the human body by the dark to do demon works. So you want to pay attention to that. It's really interesting. After we removed all those energy blockages, we are able to see a very high frequency lifetime as a mer being in a beautiful water world and got some helpful information there for the client. We then were able to get her questions answered, and which a lot of these questions will probably resonate with you as well, and I hope they're helpful. Before we get into the video, I want to thank my client for allowing us to share this video. They help so many people, and to be able to share them, even the video part, it's very helpful. This client was really well connected, and believe it or not, this is the first time she ever had a hypnosis session, and she was in absolute awe when she sent me an email after her session because she never saw any of these images before, and she went and researched it on the web afterwards. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe so you can keep up to date with any updates. And also, down in the description is the link to my website and exclusive offers. There's a 10% discount there. So if you'd like to book your own session, use that 10% discount. And it's also good for the other products on our websites, like the meditation, the tuning forks. It's good for all products on the website. Head to that link, book your session today. I trust that you'll enjoy this video as much as I love to guide them. And I hope it resonates with you and you can get some of your answers and healing. But I hope to see you soon in a session of your own. I love you all. Enjoy the video. Your awareness down the body, starting at the head, and let me know if you find anything.
In my chest.
What sensation do you get in your chest?
It's really heavy, like something's sitting on it.
Let's have Archangel Michael place that net of white light all the way around that chest, all the way around where the energy exists, that heaviness on the chest. And now that it's in the net, when you focus deeper on that heaviness in the chest, what color do you sense that to be?
Black.
And I'd like to speak to that black energy causing the heaviness on the chest. I'd like to speak to it. And if it had anything to say, what would it say?
It's quiet. It's like it's growling.
You can sit there and growl at me, but this is a free will universe. You don't have permission to be there. But since this one has asked me here to help her, I can help you instead as well. What is it that you're doing there in this one?
You're sad.
Why are you making her sad?
I don't want to tell you.
Why don't you want to tell me?
Then she won't be sad.
What has made you sad? Tell me about yourself.
Just keep feeling abandonment.
Do you ever remember a time of having a human body?
Yes.
Yes. What name did they used to call you when you had a human body?
Jake.
It's good to meet you, Jacob. How old are you, Jacob?
I'm 26.
And Jacob, at 26 years old, what year did you leave your human body?
Not sure. 1700?
And what happened, Jacob, in the 1700s that caused you to leave your body? What caused your body to die?
Some kind of war.
Mm-hmm. Tell me about this war, Jacob.
Just lots of battle.
Mm-hmm. What type of soldier were you?
Just see horses,
Mm-hmm.
swords.
Do you know which region you were fighting for?
Oh, there's just field, and then there's water behind.
Yes. Tell me what happens next. What happened to you on this battlefield with the horses and the swords and the water?
I fell off the horse and they left me.
Mm-hmm. And
They
what caught?
stabbed me. They stabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody else left me.
Yes. They stab you when you were on the ground, or is that what
Yeah.
caused you to fall off the horse?
No, I got pushed off the horse and then they stabbed me.
Mm-hmm. Where did they stab you at?
It feels like a heart,
Mm-hmm.
shoulder somewhere.
Yes. You are whole, Jacob. You are whole, and the angels will help you to heal again. So we can take a look at this. What do the soldiers look like that stabbed you? What kind of uniforms are they wearing?
Kind of like, look like Roman kind of.
Mm-hmm.
The masks on.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you for that, Jacob. And so as you were stabbed after you fell off your horse, stabbed in the heart, what happened next when you come out of the body?
I just was lost.
Mm-hmm. Where did you go to when you were lost?
Don't know. I go above everything and see it all now, but I don't know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. And so what attracted you to this one, Jacob?
She could just be so sad.
Mm-hmm. How old was she and what was going on in her life when you found her?
She's little.
Mm-hmm.
She's little and she had lots of light. I want the light.
Mm-hmm. You needed that light. You needed a body, but you were trying to help her, Jacob?
I don't think so. I think I was just wanting the light.
Yeah. And so
I feel bad.
Yes. So what had made you so sad, Jacob? Why were you sad?
I didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm. You were young.
Yeah.
So she had her light there and she was very, very sad, and that's what attracted you to her. That's what helped you to attach to her.
She just had lots to share.
Yes. Beautiful. And I know you didn't mean to, Jacob, but what issues have you caused to this one since you've attached to her?
Oh, so much depression.
Mm-hmm.
She can't shine her full light.
Yes.
Anger.
Mm-hmm.
She fights it back, but I'm stronger.
Yes. And of course you brought that sadness with you as well, is that correct?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Security.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't trust. She thinks they're all going to hurt her.
Mm-hmm. Is there anything else that you cause so we can help you both heal?
No, that's it.
How about physical issues? Do you cause any physical issues to this one?
Sure.
You cause any issues with her heart?
No, it's her foot.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Slow her down. I need to slow her down.
Right. How do you slow her down, Jacob?
I put that foot there, that thing,
Mm-hmm.
and she can't run as fast and shine her light.
Right. Why do you want to keep her slowed down?
But she'll catch up to me.
Yeah.
She gets close.
Mm-hmm. She
But
gets.
I don't want her to go.
Yeah. You're afraid you're going to lose her?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can help you, Jacob. We can help you to detach from this one, and you can go off and do another journey if you choose. Maybe in another human body, since your life was cut so short.
I feel okay. I'm scared.
I know you're scared. We're going to help you. Is there any other physical issues that you caused? You caused that foot issue that she has.
Her breath.
Mm-hmm. What do you do with her breath?
Make her respiratory sick.
Mm-hmm.
Just to slow her down again.
Yeah. Is there anything else that you do, Jacob?
No.
Mm-hmm. So I have the angels gathered around you, Jacob. They're going to help you because you're scared. They're going to show you what you can expect once you detach from this one, what your journey is going to look like if you choose. What do they show you?
So much light. So much light.
Say that again.
There's so much more light out there.
Mm-hmm. What do they say to you? What messages do they give you?
They're reaching out.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's okay to go.
Yeah. So Jacob, are you ready for us to show you and help you back to that light?
I think so.
Yes. Beautiful. Now, are you there by yourself, Jacob?
And there's something darker behind me.
Mm-hmm. At that same location?
Yeah, it's deep though.
Mm-hmm. Let's have Archangel Michael place that net of white light around that darker thing that's behind Jacob, all the way around where that light,
no,
where that is.
It's not letting you.
Mm-hmm. No, it's going to let us get that net all the way around. Archangel Michael's placing that net around that darker object, the darker being behind. Now that net is all the way around. Is that net around, Jacob?
Yes, it is.
Beautiful. Thank you. Now we're going to help you out, Jacob. Okay. We got that other thing in the net. It's contained. So we're going to help you, Jacob. You ready?
It was holding me down.
Beautiful. Now we're going to make sure that that's disconnected from you too, now that we have that net around it.
Okay.
Beautiful. Are you ready, Jacob?
Yes.
Okay. What I want you to do, Jacob, is I want you to go back to that day you come out of the human body, that day on the battlefield where they stabbed you when you come off your horse. I want you to go back to that day. And after they stabbed you and you come up out of your body and you're lost and just floating around, I want you to look all the way around. I don't want you to go anywhere else. I just want you to look around for that lightest source. It'll be a light that pulls you towards it like many, many strings. Tell me when you find that light, Jacob.
I see it.
Beautiful. Why is it that you didn't go to that light on that day, Jacob?
I just got stuck. I didn't want to leave.
I see. And so now I want you to focus in on that light, Jacob. Look into that light, and who do you see there waiting for you to help guide you back home?
Just see this light. And there's so much love.
Yes, so much love. And in that light and with all that love, there should be someone there to help guide you. Who do you feel's there?
It's like my grandpa.
Beautiful. What does your grandfather say to you?
He's reaching his hand out. He said it's time.
Mm-hmm. How does that make you feel, Jacob?
It makes me happy. Though
Yeah.
I cried.
Well, it's okay.
It's scary.
Just let those tears flow. Just let them flow. So you're ready to go with your grandfather so he can help you and help heal and you can go on another journey?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. We're going to send a pulse of blue light through that net that we have you wrapped in. This might tickle a little bit, Jacob, but this is going to help you to disconnect. I want you to help and pull all of your energy out of this one and help the angels place it into the net so we can lift you out. I want this one to feel this energy of Jacob lifting off and detaching as we do this. 3, sending that blue light swirling through the net. Jacob's detaching. He's pulling all of his energy out. They're placing it into the net. They're pulling it all out, placing it into the net. Beautiful. It's all into the net now. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost out, and 1, out in the lightest source with his grandfather. But before you go, Jacob, is there anything you'd like to tell this one?
I'm so sorry.
Beautiful. Thank you, Jacob. Is there anything that this one would like to tell Jacob before he goes?
Be free. Be free.
Beautiful. Let's cut that final cord between these two, cutting that final cord. And as we watch Jacob go into the lightest source to heal and continue on his journey, watch him as they go into the light. How's he look when he's going into the light?
He's smiling.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's so nice.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Now let's bring our awareness back to that dark thing that was behind Jacob that we have in the net.
It's scary.
What does that look like?
It's like a demon.
Mm-hmm.
Just black and red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And it's growling.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't want to detach.
Yeah. And what sensation do you get with that?
It's angry and I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. We have the angels gathered all around us. We're protected, and that thing is in a net of white light. And I'd like to speak to that black demon with the red eyes. I want to speak to it. If it had anything to say, what does it want to tell me?
Fuck off.
I know you say fuck off, but as you know, this is a free will universe and you don't have permission to be there. Why are you there in this one?
It's easy.
Yeah. Who sent you here?
Master.
Mm-hmm. What does your master want you to do?
Take away the light.
Yeah. And how old was she, and what was going on in her life when you were able to get in there?
There's so many times. She was little. She was dancing and free.
Mm-hmm.
And then she was so sad.
Yeah.
Her parents didn't pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easy.
Yeah. And so that sadness that she was feeling allowed you in pretty easily, didn't it?
Yep. She wanted a friend.
Mm-hmm. I see.
I tricked her.
Yeah. How did you trick her? What'd you say?
I was her friend.
I see.
So she let me in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I took her light and started to close it.
Yeah. So, and what do you do with that light? What do you do with that light energy from this one?
I just eat it and store it.
Mm-hmm. Do you give that to your masters?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So they're taking the light as well.
Yeah.
This is one thing that always confuses me, is if your masters don't like her light, want to keep her light down, why do they take and use that light? Wouldn't you want more light coming in if you want that light?
I don't know. They just told me to do it.
Yeah. You're just following orders.
Mm-hmm.
What issues? How do you keep her light? How do you take it?
Take her joy.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever she's happy, I can stop it and just take bits.
Mm-hmm. What else do you do?
Make her sick in her stomach.
Mm-hmm. And what does that do?
Brain, in her mind.
Yeah. Tell me about being sick in the mind. What happens? What do you do?
Just puts so much self-doubt on her
Mm-hmm.
to stop her light coming through that crown.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's so connected to the light.
Yes.
And we don't want that.
Right. And that's why it was so important for your masters to put you in there, because she's so connected.
Yeah, so we have to shut it down.
Mm-hmm. What would happen?
They're all becoming too connected.
So what would happen then if they all become too connected and realize their light they have within them?
There won't be us.
That's what your masters told you.
Yeah.
What if I told you that you're of the light as well? You just might have lost your spark.
It's not what my master said.
I know. Because if you realized that you had light within you, then you would be more powerful than your master. They don't want that. They don't want to do this job. They want to keep you below them, so you continue to do this job.
No.
What do you think about that?
No. I have to do this. And they'll take care of me too.
Yeah. And that's what they told you, but really they don't want you to realize that you have the light within, because you'll be more powerful and you won't do it anymore. Do you know that?
Maybe.
Well, what else do you do to this one? What else does your master have you doing to this one to keep her light down?
No. I just want it to go normal.
You just want it to what?
Just want it to be the way it is, and you stop bugging me.
I see. Well, what else do you do? It's pretty clever what all you're doing to keep her light down. I'm pretty interested in it. What else do you do?
And just cause her physical pain. She's always running. Her soul's running, and so we want to just have to slow her down.
Where do you cause this pain at?
Her joints.
Yeah.
Her wrists and her knees and her ankles.
Yes.
Slow her down.
So that keeps her from running and moving forward?
Yes.
What else do you do?
She tries so much.
Yeah, she does.
I have to slow her down.
This job has to be getting difficult for you.
It's really annoying. She's trying too much.
So since that's not working as much, what else do you do?
Her mind. That's where I can get her the most.
Right. What do you do with her mind then?
Make her so self-doubt, not trust anyone. And she pushes them away.
Yes.
That works the best. And she's so sad.
Yes. You have any other examples of what you do with the mind?
Just the grief.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes her stuck.
Yeah. What grief do you cause?
Not trusting her own ability.
Mm-hmm.
And she pushes those she loves away.
Yeah.
And it's working.
Yes.
And now she's alone.
Mm-hmm. Do you do anything else? What else do you do?
I close her throat.
Mm-hmm.
She can't speak.
Yeah. Why don't you want her to speak?
Because her voice is strong.
Mm-hmm.
You have to stop it.
Yeah. What else do you do?
I don't think there is anything else.
Yeah. Do you do all this by yourself?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
My master's help.
Yeah. They're just telling you what to do, aren't they?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I have the angels that are gathered around you. They're going to give you a message, or maybe show you an image of what your journey is going to look like after you detach from this one. What do they show you?
I don't want to detach, though.
But you have to. This is a free will universe. You don't have permission to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to...
You're just another one that she's working with.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of them, and there's going to be more and more. Doesn't it make you mad that they've kept that light from you that you have?
No, you're making me mad.
I know. But the angels that are around you, we all love you. No matter what you've done, we love you. What do they tell you or say to you what your journey is going to look like? What could you be doing instead?
Giving light.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
What else?
I could just be free.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's really hard to be here.
Yes. Yeah, that job's getting difficult. You don't want to do that anymore, do you?
No, I don't.
Mm-hmm. What else do the angels show you or say to you?
It's just showing me this big tunnel of light.
Mm-hmm.
I could be free, and there's this other side that's not dark.
Yeah. So what do they show you after you heal and realize that you have the light within you as well? What do they show you could be doing? How does that freedom look like to you?
Just big, like there's water, and I'm happy, and I'm smiling with family.
Mm-hmm. What kind of
I don't
family?
understand. Like kids and this happy world of kids and family.
What type of being are you when
I'm
you
a
have these
human.
kids? Beautiful.
I'm a human again.
Uh-huh. Were you a human before?
I think maybe I was.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. What name did they used to call you when you had a human body?
Kenneth.
It's good to meet you, Kenneth. I'm glad we found that out. How old were you when you come out of your human body, Kenneth?
I was in my 60s.
Mm-hmm. What year was it when you come out of your human body, Kenneth, at 60 years old?
I'm not sure. Maybe like 1965 feels like.
Mm-hmm. So, Kenneth, what happened to your human body? What caused your body to die?
Heart attack.
Mm-hmm. And so after you had that heart attack and you come out of your human body, what happened next?
Well, I didn't want to go. I wanted to
Yeah.
stay. I wanted to stay with my family, my grandchildren.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the way back. The way back was through the dark.
Mm-hmm.
And they said I could go free again.
Yeah.
But
So
they lied.
who told you that the way back was through the dark?
My master.
Mm-hmm. How did that happen? How did you meet the master?
He was just waiting all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I had a choice to go to the light or to the dark, but I chose the dark because it was faster.
Mm-hmm.
But it hasn't been faster.
Yeah. And so they told you that if you did this for them, that they would get you back to your family. Is that correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They lied, though.
Yes, they did.
And it makes me mad
Mm-hmm.
and sad.
Right. And so you did this to this one for so long. Are you ready to go? Are you ready for us to show you
Yes.
how to get back to the light?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What I want you to do, and you probably did lose this light, but what I want you to do is go back to your day that you had that heart attack and you come out of your human body. I want you to go back to that day. And when you come out of that body, instead of trying to get back or going to the dark, I want you to look all the way around. Look for that light as source. It would be that light that pulls you towards it. Tell me when you find that light.
I can see it.
Yeah. Now, Kenneth, what I want you to do is I want you to focus in on that light. Focus into that light. When you look into that light, who's there waiting to help guide you back home?
It's my wife.
Mm-hmm. What did she say to you?
And she said, welcome. Welcome home.
Mm-hmm. What else does she say?
She's laughing that it took so long for me to realize.
What do you tell her?
It always took me a while.
We just took a little detour. Little detour, but we learned some lessons from that detour, didn't we?
Yeah.
So how does that make you feel, Kenneth?
I feel good and happy.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Are you ready for us to help you out of this one and back home to your wife and the lightest source?
Yes.
Beautiful.
Thank
I'm going to
you.
count. You're welcome. I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. We're going to send that pulse of blue light through that net that I have you wrapped in. This is going to tickle a little bit, Kenneth, but it's going to help you to disconnect, and I want you to help the angels pull all of your energy out of this one and place it all into that net. And I want this one to feel this energy of Kenneth lifting off as we do this. 3, sending that pulse of blue light swirling through the net. Kenneth is pulling all of his energy out. He's placing it into the net. The angels are helping. It's all into the net now. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost out, and 1, out in the lightest source with his wife. But Kenneth, before you go, is there anything you'd like to tell this one?
I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
It.
Thank you for that, Kenneth. Is there anything that this one would like to tell Kenneth before he goes?
It's okay. I understand.
Beautiful. Thank you. Let's go ahead and let's cut that cord between these two, Kenneth and this one. Let's cut that final cord. And as we watch Kenneth go with his wife into the lightest source to heal and continue on his journey, what color light can we bring in for healing for you?
It's a light blue.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the tuning fork for light blue. I want you to focus that frequency in there. We have a lot to heal from. And as that frequency swirls in, swirls outward, the cells all come back online. That heart center begins to glow and expand. All those lower density feelings and emotions from Jacob and Kenneth just start falling away. They are not ours. They just all fall away, releasing all that anger and sadness. You can feel that loving connection, that compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, trust, and your passion coming back in. Your self-awareness, being able to speak your truth, your communication, you're able to speak. You can feel your intuition and decision-making coming back online. Your self-confidence, your inner power, all coming back. How does that feel?
Feels stronger and good.
Beautiful. Let's have the healing team continue to heal those areas and bring them back online. Let's continue with our scan as they do that. Let's scan down the body, looking for any low-level dense energy that should not be there. Any pain or sensations, feelings or discomforts. Let me know if you find anything. What is it that you're sensing?
I feel like something's grabbing on my left ankle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to pull it down.
Yes.
And I don't know what. I just see a black hand.
Mm-hmm. Let's go ahead and
like it's in the shadow.
Yeah. Let's have Archangel Michael place that net of white light around that left ankle where that hand is trying to pull her back down, all the way around where the energy exists.
Yeah.
And as you go ahead.
And I see It's like a dark demon thing
Mm-hmm.
trying to pull it.
What color do you see there?
And it's very black and gray,
Mm-hmm.
dark.
I'd like to speak to this dark, black, gray demon that's trying to pull her ankle. I'd like to speak to it. If it had anything to say, what would it say?
It doesn't want to talk.
I know you don't want to talk to me, but you're breaking universal law by being here.
It's scoffing at universal law.
Mm-hmm.
Use your fancy terms.
Yeah. It's free will. You don't have permission to be here.
Mm.
What is it that you're doing here?
You can't take her light. I need it.
Mm-hmm. Why do you need her light?
We have to stop the light.
Mm-hmm. Why do you want to stop this one's light? What's so special about her?
They're coming together for ascension.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want it. We don't need it.
Right.
Mm.
And so what happens when their light starts shining through and
Everything's breaking up. The dark's breaking up. The light's too much.
mm-hmm.
You have to stop it.
Mm-hmm. So this job's getting pretty difficult for you though, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Who sent you here to this one?
The ultimate master.
Mm-hmm.
She's connected to source and he wants it stopped.
Yeah. And so, like I said to the other one, it doesn't make sense. Why does the ultimate master want this one's light and feed off their light? Why did they want the light to come through so they have more energy?
Well, he took their light away to begin with.
Yeah.
Why does he get it all?
Mm-hmm. And now their light's increasing no matter what you try, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, how old was she and what was going on in her life when you were able to attach to her?
She was like a young adult.
Mm-hmm.
So mixed up. And she tried to kill herself.
Yeah.
So it was super easy to get in there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where it began.
Yeah. And so since you've been there, what all have you been doing? Keep her light down.
Never let her keep a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because she just builds on her light too much when she's there and
Mm-hmm.
happy.
Yeah.
But then she found him and their light are supposed to be together.
Mm-hmm.
And we really have to stop this one.
Yeah. So what is so special about her?
It's her and him together.
Mm-hmm. What
We
happens?
have to separate it.
Right. What happens when they get together?
It's a perfect light.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to help others.
Yes.
And we can't have that. They weren't supposed to meet.
Mm-hmm.
We have to stop it.
Yeah. Who said that they weren't supposed to meet?
My master.
Mm-hmm.
He's been trying to stop it.
Right.
We put other ones in the way.
Mm-hmm.
But it never worked because she just knew.
Yeah.
She fights too much. It's annoying.
Mm-hmm. She's getting stronger. Her light's getting brighter.
Yeah, we don't like it.
Mm-hmm. What else do you do?
We need to take away her psychic intuition.
Mm-hmm.
She has it strong to the source, but we have to stop it. And she's fighting it and pushing it through now.
Mm-hmm. And how does she have such a strong connection to source?
She's just gifted it.
Mm-hmm. So what else do you do?
Yeah, I just want to make her have so much grief that she forgets anything else.
Yeah. And how
And
do you,
she'll be staying in her little bubble.
yeah. How do you make her have grief?
Take away everything from her that she loves.
Mm-hmm.
And slowly are. Some things she just fights through, though.
Mm-hmm.
But taking her other light source, her partner now,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to give her deep grief.
Mm-hmm.
She's fighting that too.
Yes. What else do you do?
But fear. Give her so much fear that she can't do it on her own.
Mm-hmm. Keep her from realizing that she is strong with herself.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What
She
else do you
knows
do?
she is. She knows she is. But
Yeah.
if I just put fear there, then it gets her stuck.
Mm-hmm. What else do you do?
And that's it.
I see. How do you affect her physically?
I make her tummy sick sometimes
Mm-hmm.
and put pain there so she forgets about anything else and can only focus on that.
Right. What else do you do physically?
I don't think I do anything else.
Mm-hmm. Do you cause the issues that she has with the left foot?
Hmm. Yeah, maybe there.
Mm-hmm.
And just pull it down.
Yeah. So you just make it worse.
Yeah, make it worse.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Hmm.
So I'm going to have the angels that are gathered around you. They're going to give you a message or maybe show you an image of what your journey is going to look like after you detach from this one. What do they show you?
No, I don't want to detach. My master said I have to stay.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have you wrapped and protected in that net of white light, so your master can't get to you.
Are you sure? Because he's
Mm-hmm.
strong.
Yeah. Yeah, he thinks that he's strong. But once you realize that you have the light within you that your master told you you didn't have, you'll be stronger than he is.
Hmm.
You understand that?
Yeah, kind of.
What do you think of that?
I feel strange about it.
Mm-hmm.
But the light does look good.
Yeah. You said the light does look good.
Yeah,
Are you starting to
but
remember that?
yeah.
You see. So what do the angels show you? What's your journey going to look like if you choose to?
Hmm. I just see space. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm so much more let go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going back home to space.
Yeah. What do
I
you,
felt far.
yeah. What do you do in space? What do you,
I'm just there for knowledge.
mm-hmm.
That's my home, but I have to come here for knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
It's for this human, complicated existence.
Yes.
See, this master kind of used me.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm ready to go.
So the master trapped you here? You came here to get knowledge from the humans? And
Yeah, and he trapped me here.
how did he do that? What kind of being were you?
I'm a little light being from
Mm-hmm.
way out there.
Yeah,
I was just supposed to come here and feel the human experience.
I see.
I got trapped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm ready to go home.
So you felt that human experience and a lot more, haven't you?
Yeah, it's too much.
Uh-huh.
The human experience is too much.
Yeah, I understand. So what do you think about going back home, back to that freedom?
Yeah, I want to do that.
Mhm. Did you learn the lessons that you needed to learn here?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Mhm. And how's your knowledge now?
And there's lots I just want to download and then be free.
Beautiful, beautiful. So we can help you do that. Are you ready for us to help you
Yeah.
do that? Okay,
Yeah.
beautiful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to count backwards from 3 to 1. We're going to send that pulse of blue light through the net. It might tickle a little bit, but it's going to help you to detach from this one. I want you to pull all of your energy out of this one and place it into that net. And the angels will help you to do that. Remove everything where you're attached. And I want this one to feel this energy lifting off as we do this. 3, sending that pulse of blue light swirling through the net. They're detaching. They're pulling all the energy out, placing it into the net, completely detaching, releasing the grip. It's all in the net now. All in the net. Let's gently lift out now. 2, almost down, and 1. Out with the angels and the light of source. But before you go, is there anything that you would like to tell this one?
Be free now.
Yes, beautiful. Is there anything that this one would like to tell this energy before it goes?
Thank you.
Beautiful. And as we watch that energy go into the light of source with the angels to heal and continue on their journey, what color light can we bring in for healing for you?
It's light pink.
Say that again for me.
It's a light pink.
Beautiful. I'm going to strike the light pink tuning fork. Just place that frequency there, placing that frequency there. You feel that frequency swirling in and swirling out. The cells come back online, releasing all those lower density feelings and emotions, all the pain, discomfort, grief, fear, all just fall away. You can feel your stability and security, your independence and strength, your energetic balance, all coming flooding back in. Your creativity and joy, your sensuality, your self-esteem, your inner power, your confidence, your playfulness, your sense of humor, your warmth, your compassion, forgiveness, gratitude, and trust, and passion all come back online. As it's now connected, you can ground and all those energy centers come back online. How does that feel since we lifted that off?
Lighter. Way light.
Beautiful. So ask the healing teams to continue to heal that area as well. Let's continue with our scan and scan down the body, looking for any other low-level, dense energy that should not be there. Any pain or discomfort, feelings or sensations. Let me know if you find anything.
Don't feel anything.
Beautiful. I'd like to speak. Let's go ahead and let's wrap the net of white light all the way around the energy centers of this one, the energetic field and the physical body. It's a very large net. Let's wrap it all the way around. And what we're going to do is we're going to pass that brilliant blue light up through that net. And this is going to bring anything to the surface that we might have missed. I'm going to strike that blue tuning fork to signify that beautiful blue frequency. Visualize that entering in through the feet, circling around the legs, up into the root chakra, around the root chakra, around the sacral chakra, focusing on the sacral chakra, then up into the solar plexus chakra, around the solar plexus, around the heart chakra, into the throat, around the throat, up into the third eye, around the third eye, up into the crown, around the crown, and then out the crown. And did this bring anything to the surface that we might have missed?
No.
Beautiful. I'd like to speak to this one's higher self, please. May I speak to this one's higher self?
Yes.
Thank you for joining us today. I'd like you to do a scan of this one's body and make sure that we removed all entities and any blockages that she might have. So also check for black magic. If she has any black magic, we can take off today.
Hmm. Feel like black magic in her shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Her left shoulder is sore.
Yes. What does that look
Hmm.
like?
And something just sitting there that's pressing down.
Mm-hmm. And who had placed this magic there?
I'm not sure who placed it, but it's built from jealousy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think it's her sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
Did
makes sense.
yes. Did her sister intentionally place this or unintentionally?
She unintentionally.
Mm-hmm.
She just was so jealous of her all the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
So how's this been affecting her since it's been placed?
Oh, it's been affecting her self doubt or self worth. She has so much self doubt.
Mm-hmm.
She feels like she has to take care of her sister so much.
Mm-hmm.
And her sister didn't mean it. She just didn't have their mom there.
So how old was she when this was allowed to be placed, or she let this in?
She's 9.
9.
Mm-hmm.
How else has this been affecting her before we remove it?
She just feels like she has to always take care of the family first, and then she can't progress in any kind of romantic relationship
Mm-hmm.
because she's not giving her full self.
Mm-hmm.
And it's time to release it.
Yes, absolutely. So let's go ahead and do you need any assistance to remove this? We can let her take this off.
My assistants, definitely. Yeah,
What would you like to use?
angels.
Beautiful. Let's ask the angels to assist us on this. Let's go in and let's remove this black magic and tell me what they're doing.
They're breaking it up with their light and
Beautiful.
love. So much love.
Beautiful. Would it help for me to strike a tuning fork for that color light?
Yes, please.
Well,
It's a golden light.
beautiful. I'm going to strike that tuning fork. Let's focus that frequency in there too and help them out. Clearing that away. And as they break that up, what happens to it? What are they changing it to?
I'm taking it and it's smashing up into a great light. It's becoming that same light.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful.
Mm. It's freeing.
Uh-huh.
And it's done.
Beautiful. Is there anything else additional that we need to focus in there to that shoulder, or is that good?
No, that's good.
Is there any other black magic that we need to remove today?
No.
Is there any AI or implants that are not for her best and highest good?
There's something in her third eye.
Mm-hmm.
Something AI.
What does this look like?
I do see that little gray being,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think he's really trying to harm.
Yeah.
I think he's actually putting stuff in.
What is it that he's putting in there?
He's putting some knowledge
I see.
and insight in there. She's just had it blocked. She won't accept it.
Well, let's confirm that this is good and that gray being is supposed to be there. What's her connection to this gray being?
It just feels like home.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's part of them.
Yeah. Are we able to speak to that gray being?
He's shy.
Is he?
Yeah. He hides away
Mm-hmm.
and smiling, but not in a bad way.
Yeah.
He's just shy.
Yes. And what can you tell her about this connection to home and this gray being?
This, feel like she's been light somewhere in the stars.
Mm-hmm.
I can't pinpoint where.
Yeah.
She was light from there, and she had to be in this form here.
Mm-hmm.
It's Palladian.
Yeah.
It's Palladian. Yeah, she's a light worker. She's from there.
Mm-hmm.
She's just having a hard time with this earthly form.
Right.
Because it's hard. And he's trying to help. Just show her that it's okay to be both.
Yes.
And she needs to be here. She's supposed to give light to others.
Mm-hmm. So what is blocking those downloads?
Herself.
Mm-hmm.
She's just has this fear that she'd had before, but it's lifting. I think it's that ankle entity that was there pulling it down.
Uh-huh.
But it's gonna be open now.
Yes.
She's more receptive already.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that she needs to do or practices that she needs to do to allow to be more receptive to her purpose?
She needs to get into nature. Mm-hmm. She needs to meditate and just be calm.
Yeah.
But definitely by water and nature and trees. And breathe that in.
Right. And so her best thing to do is in nature meditate.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. By water and trees.
By water and trees, and she's going home.
Uh-huh.
She's going back home to her hometown, and that's where she's going to heal.
Yes.
Yeah. She has fear about it.
Mm-hmm.
Of letting go of him here, her light partner. Mm-hmm. But she has to learn this.
What can you tell her about this so she doesn't have as much fear around it?
That she needs to let go and it's going to be okay. Mm-hmm. She's protected. We all, her angels, everybody are around helping.
Yes.
The universe has the plan for them.
Mm-hmm.
For her.
Yeah.
And it's going to be okay.
Beautiful. And we'll talk more about that here in a little bit. Is there anything else that we need to do with this little helpful gray creature there that's trying to help give her knowledge?
Just that she doesn't need to fear him, just like he told her. No, not to fear.
Yeah.
It's okay.
So
he's not there to harm.
Yeah. When was that placed?
When she was 2. Mm-hmm. She saw him.
And so he's there to help her to get the messages from her family in the Pleiades?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And if she needs help in her systems, what should she do?
He just needs to tune in.
Uh-huh.
She doesn't even have to meditate. She just needs to tune into that light. She's been doing it. Now just to let go of the fear.
Okay. So we're looking at this so she can see that it's there and she can overcome this fear about it.
Yes. Yes.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that we need to see or anything else you need to share with her about this?
No.
Okay, beautiful. Is there anything that you'd like us to do to help her to release this fear? Anything else she needs to do?
Sound therapy.
Yes.
Just keep with the vibrational therapy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. And she's doing that with her biofield tuning?
Yes.
Is there anything beautiful? Is there anything that you'd like to do in this session? Or is that enough?
I think that's enough.
Okay. Beautiful. Is there any other AI or implants that were not for her best and highest good that we need to remove?
There is the COVID one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Tell us about that.
It's in her heart.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just stagnant there. It needs to be broken up. I think with sound.
Yes.
It's clearing. And diet. And she needs the diet. A healthy diet. More fruits and vegetables and clear water. She keeps drinking water, but it's tap water.
Oh, okay.
And she knows better.
Yes.
She needs clean water. She has to stop being so lazy with that.
We'll make sure that she understands that.
I think she does now, me saying it to her.
So what else can you tell us about this so we have an understand? How did the COVID?
It's just it's the installation. It's trying to shut down all the light, all these light workers, and they're fighting back. We're going to make it. It just needs to release it. And it's releasing.
Yes.
And time, a bit of time.
So it had gone to her heart and it's trying to shut down that light to her heart from opening, keeping her heart from opening.
Yes.
And keeping her from connecting in the heart space.
Yes.
See. So is there anything that you would like to do in this session to completely remove that?
The tuning fork. Tuning fork.
What color would you like?
It's bright red. She needs that bright red energy of love to be back in there. You just feel it and release it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to strike the red tuning fork, followed by the orange tuning fork, followed by the yellow tuning fork, and then up into the green tuning fork. And let us visualize all that frequency, anything that's been placed on us, just releasing, and that heart energy center opening up all the way through. So I'm going to strike that red tuning fork now. As that red frequency swirls in, releasing anything there. We'll have that light becoming brighter and brighter. Up into the orange. You can feel your creativity and joy coming back, your strength, independence, your stability, security, your healthy emotions, your sensuality. Up into the yellow, the solar plexus, your self-confidence, your inner power, your self-esteem, your confidence, your playfulness, your warmth, your sense of humor. Everything becomes stronger and stronger and brighter as that energy is flowing now easily. In the green of the heart center, you can feel your love connection coming back online. Your compassion, your forgiveness, your gratitude and trust. As any effects of that just fall away, your heart opens up out to the fullness of what you can handle energetically at this time. Releasing all those effects. How does that look now?
It's free and warm and happy.
Beautiful. And is there anything that she should do physically to remove any of those effects or Anything in the physical that's there.
She needs to swim.
Mm-hmm.
She needs to be in water and swim
Yes.
and dance. Just be free like she was.
Yes.
Hmm.
Swim, dance, and be free.
Yeah, she's getting there. It's just going to take a bit.
And start drinking good mineralized water,
Yes.
changing her diet, and the sound therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. What kind of diet should she be switching to?
More organic fruits and vegetables. Green. She needs like dark green leafy
Yes.
vegetables.
And how does those dark green leafy vegetables, how does that remove the effects of that?
It's just going to bring everything back into balance and get rid of the toxin
Mm-hmm. Okay.
that was placed, the toxin that was placed there.
Yes. Beautiful. Is there anything else that she needs to know or understand about this?
No.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Is there any other AI or implants that are not for her best and highest good we need to remove today?
No.
Beautiful. Is there any negative energy cords that we need to cut today that are no longer serving her best and highest good?
Mm. I feel like it's the only one is from childhood or sexual abuse.
Mm-hmm.
She just needs to let that go now.
Mm-hmm.
There was always a question if it was a sexual abuse, and it was. She needs to let that go.
Yes. What can we do to help her to release that? What does she need to understand?
And it's the past. She just needs to know that it's the past. It doesn't have to be brought into the future.
Mm-hmm.
She's realizing that.
Yes.
She will now.
Is there anything else that you'd like to make her aware of? Any lessons or anything that she needed to learn?
Yes, her karmic lessons. She's always worried about that.
Yes.
And she's had to pay some big price for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gone now.
Yes.
She's okay. It's okay. She didn't do tons of bad things, but she's human.
Mm-hmm.
And she needs to just forgive herself. Forgive and let go.
Yes.
Yeah.
This will be easier for her now that we don't have these entities there.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, they're holding it down.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's have her get Archangel Michael's flaming blue sword. Let's have Archangel Michael give her that flaming blue sword. We're going to cut that cord to that child's sexual abuse. We're going to release it and completely sever that cord. We're going to send healing down both ways down that cord, burning it back to this one, cutting that cord completely, healing both ways, healing all the way back to this one, releasing all that grief, all that, everything is taken care of. It was in the past. You can move forward with confidence, strength. Tell me when that's done.
It's done.
Beautiful. Is there anything else? Any entities or blockages or anything that we need to remove today? Or are we clear?
We're clear.
Beautiful. And this might have been coming from the entities, she had some concerns about the third child. What can you tell her about this?
The child's okay.
Mm-hmm.
She would have bled out this time.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It wasn't meant to be.
Yes.
She needs to let the guilt go.
Mm-hmm. Is there any messages that she needs to hear to help her let that go?
It's just a message of love from that other side.
Mm-hmm.
That little soul was meant to be. It was the purpose of the learning.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. They've already moved on.
Yes.
So she needs to as well.
Beautiful. Now she can by seeing that.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So now that is there anything else that she needs to know or understand about this to help her to release it?
Just that little soul knows the love that she had for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's huge. That's all that it matters.
Mm-hmm.
It's that love.
Yes.
And it works both ways.
Beautiful. Now, since she's clean and clear, I'd like to do a chakra balance and rebuild. Is that appropriate at this time?
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you.
It's appreciated.
Beautiful. Thank you. Wow, that was absolutely incredible. We're just going to give you a break here right now while we do the energy center balance and the aura reseal to give you a chance to go book your own session. Follow my links in the description. Go to ropesandwings.com. Make sure you use that exclusive offer for this video for 10% off. And you can use that on the sessions, all the products on our website, the meditations, the tuning forks. Make sure you use that discount. So now we're going to go into the lifetime of the mermaid, which was absolutely incredible, high frequency. And then we're going to get her questions answered in the higher self section. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Love you all. I'll see you soon. And on the other side of this portal is a place, a scene that we need to see today to make the very best sense of the lifetime we're living now. Can you describe that portal to me? What does it look like?
It's a big, bright light tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
And so I am a little leery of going in, but it's inviting.
Yes. Beautiful. We're going to walk up to that portal. We're going to go through that portal. As I count from 3 to 1, we're going to go through that portal and see the scene that you need to see today. 3, walking up to that portal. Going ahead and placing your hand inside the portal. Watching it disappear to the other side. 2, walking all the way through the portal. Walking through the portal and almost on the other side. 1, be there now. Tell me what you see, sense, feel, or experience.
See a beach.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm standing at the water's edge.
Yes.
And it's this big ocean. And it's not calm, but it's not super big. It's just, there's boats out there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure what I'm doing at the edge of the water.
Yes.
But it feels like I'm starting to walk in it.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like it's home, but it's home under the water.
Yes.
And I don't understand that.
Beautiful. Tell me about yourself as you walk into that water. As you get into that water, as you look down at where your feet would be, what do your feet look like to you?
They're more, I don't really have feet in there. It's changing as I'm walking in the water. It was feet, but it's like mermaid kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fin, yeah. I'm going into the water and it's comfy. It's comfy and I'm like diving in there and I'm I want to say, is that Atlantis? It's like this bottom. Yeah, it's deep down underneath,
Hmm.
but it's calm underneath this deep water. And I'm like half human and half a mermaid. I'm
Yes,
like a water person.
beautiful. What color is your fin?
It's this gorgeous, my favorite color, aquamarine green.
Hmm.
It's beautiful, and I feel so free
Yes,
and just swimming and dancing. And there's others around.
beautiful. And as you scan up your body, do you get a sense that you're male or female?
I'm female.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm definitely female.
Do you notice whether you're holding anything in your hands or wearing any jewelry?
I have a crown,
Uh-huh.
and I have long, flowing blonde hair, and I have a crown with jewels on it, but that's it. I'm not carrying anything else.
Uh-huh.
I'm just swimming down into this city.
Beautiful. And that crown with those jewels in it, what's the significance of that crown?
It's big and gold, and it has this big gold middle part where there's like different gems.
Hmm.
I don't know if they're emeralds and rubies.
Hmm.
I don't know. It means some sort of, I don't know, princess. Princess comes to mind.
Hmm.
Seems funny to me, but something connected. It's like I'm swimming to my father.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a queen. I'm a princess.
Yeah. Yes.
There's many others.
And those jewels, the emeralds and rubies that are in that crown, do they serve any purpose, or is it just decoration?
I think it's just decoration, except for the middle one. The side ones are emeralds, and the middle one's the ruby that's showing some kind of nobility.
Yes.
It seems narcissistic to say that, but
Yeah.
that's what I feel. It's like, yeah, it's some kind of, I'm a daughter of like this higher king,
Hmm.
and I'm just learning and swimming and playing.
Yes.
It's
So,
really beautiful.
yes. So picture, if you will, a magic mirror. When you look into that magic mirror, how does your face appear?
It's human-like, except that I do have gills
Uh-huh.
on the side.
Emotionally, how does the face appear?
It feels like me. It's like my inner soul that I see now when I look in my eyes.
Uh-huh.
Warm and happy.
Beautiful. What color are your eyes?
They're brown.
Hmm.
They're browny green. They're like mine. They're hazel.
Yes. What what color is your skin on your face?
It's I'm more of a golden kind of a color.
Hmm.
I could see it in my arms, and my upper body's naked, and
Yes.
it's all the same color. Hmm.
Beautiful. And as you swim, so you're swimming to your father.
Yeah.
Tell me about the beings that are around you.
I just see a couple others like me,
Uh-huh.
similar.
Yes.
They aren't wearing crowns though,
Hmm.
but they're swimming, they're doing things. And everything's friendly. Everybody's friendly.
Yes.
There's no there's no struggle, it seems like.
Hmm.
But we're in this like a dome type of a thing. There
Yes.
seems like the water above there could be trouble.
Yeah.
So my father, I feel him. He's further down into this like castle cavern,
Yes.
but he wants me to be safe.
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Be-
supposed to be swimming too much.
Yes. And do you get a sense that's why you got back into the water? Is that there was trouble?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know about the ships, like they were gonna see us or something.
Hmm.
And there was a storm.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah. I think I was going and exploring too much, like a teenager does.
Yeah. Let's swim. Let's go down to your father. Let's meet your father.
Hmm.
When you When you look into his eyes, the eyes are the windows to the soul. Do you recognize those eyes in this lifetime?
Yeah. He does look a lot like my dad, my real dad here.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Except that he's got this big white beard, flowing beard, and but he has the same eyes,
Mm-hmm.
the same feeling of soul
Yes.
and guidance. He's guiding me from afar, just like my dad,
Uh-huh.
Earth.
Beautiful. Tell me more about how your dad appears to you in this scene.
He's he's big, he's strong, and he's sitting on the throne, and he looks like the ruler of the ocean. He's got the big staff. Staff, is it? What is
Uh-huh.
that? Triton, like a trident? Is that what they're called? The big gold and the three prong.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding it in his right hand, and he's smiling with his heart at me, but he's got that stern look of concern because I'm so playful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Tell me, tell me how that works. He's smiling with his heart.
It's like we don't have to say words. We don't have to talk through words. It's telepathy.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel his guidance through my mind and his mind together, and our hearts are the energy.
Uh-huh.
It's really beautiful.
Yes. Tell me more how you're able to connect via telepathy.
They just look into each other's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Even when I'm turned away from him, I can feel his energy
Yes.
going into me and telling me, be cautious. Don't
Mm-hmm.
swim too far.
Yes.
But it feels like a warm hug as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And how are you able to connect? What do you use to connect in that way?
It's our third eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's just through our mind.
What can we take with us about that connection that will help us in this lifetime we live in now?
To live with our heart and through our intuition.
Mm-hmm.
It's neat.
Yes. Beautiful. By connecting in your heart
Yeah.
and that
Not,
connection.
not doubting it.
Yeah.
That's the big one.
And so that connection comes from the heart into the third eye, and that's how you connect
Yeah.
and speak
Yeah.
telepathy. Beautiful.
Yeah.
What else does your father say to you?
He's just concerned about me being careful.
Mm-hmm.
He likes that I have this free spirit, but he's also worried about it.
Yeah.
But he lets me swim further and further every time.
Yeah. Beautiful. Tell me more about the place where you live. Do you sense that you have other family there besides your father?
Yep, I do, but they're not there right now.
Uh-huh.
They're like out. Feels like gathering food or something, fish, or they're
Yeah.
out somewhere. I know there's siblings, lots of them.
Yes. And
Yeah.
so just as you're able to connect in telepathy with your father, you can connect with your family that's out and about gathering.
Yeah. Yeah, it's my mom.
Uh-huh.
As soon as you said that, I'm like, oh yeah, mom's just out with
Yeah.
other children.
Uh-huh. And as you look at your siblings, do you do you recognize any of the other siblings with their eyes?
And my older son,
Uh-huh.
but he's a sister. That's
Beautiful.
cool.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And he's doing just what he always does in this form is he's being the good one and out there with mom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to be helping, but I'm playing.
Mm-hmm.
That's neat.
Beautiful. And are the rest of your siblings wearing crown as you?
He is. And I see the others, but there's like four of them, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah, they are wearing them. I couldn't see them because they're swimming around.
Yes.
They're being like me and not being very helpful.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, they're all wearing crowns, little ones.
Yes. Beautiful. Does your mother or your other
My mother,
siblings have anything to say to you?
my mother just keeps again through her mind is telling me just to be careful, dear.
Hmm.
And she knows she can't rein me in to come back
Yes.
right now.
Uh-huh.
Um, no, my sister's just the one that's my son.
Uh-huh.
It's just love.
Yes.
So much
And
love.
and does she have anything to say to you?
She'd give me a little bit of a nod and scold, like, why aren't you helping?
Uh-huh.
But that's it. It's nothing.
And what happens as you connect with them? What do you do next?
Well, I'm feeling like I need to go and help them.
Hmm. Beautiful.
I'm still fighting that because I want to play, but
Yeah.
I need to, and I know I need to go help my family.
Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to them and connect with them and help them gather.
No, we're gathering shells,
Hmm.
seashells.
Hmm.
They're like oysters or clams or something.
Yes.
Yeah, no, my sister's telling me, there you are.
Uh-huh.
Finally you're helping.
Yeah. And, and what do you do with these seashells? Is it for
We're,
food?
it's for food. We're putting them in this bucket thing. It looks
Uh-huh.
like a kid's plastic sand bucket. It's weird. Yeah, but it's
Beautiful.
gold. It's
Mhm.
like it's an actual gold bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're just collecting them to bring back for food.
Uh-huh.
And we can't go too far. I want to, I'm always testing it. I want to go further into this. It's the deep, dark water.
Yeah.
But they said not to go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my mother's sternly saying not to go out that far.
Yeah.
So we stay close to like the castle thing where we live.
Let's ask her why. Let's ask her why you can't go out to that deep dark water.
She says there's shark type creatures.
Hmm.
It's just not safe to go that far.
Yes. And have you seen these shark type creatures?
I think I may have
Hmm.
got glimpses of parts of them, but
Yes.
that's all. I just can see like the fin,
And how do they appear to you?
like a massive old shark.
Hmm.
And I just see its fin kind of glazing, like I don't know if glazing's the right word, but going along the side of the water of our bubble,
Uh-huh.
of our little shelter. They
Yes.
can't come in. They
Yeah.
can't come in.
It's, and so you're still gathering and collecting inside this bubble, this
Yeah,
dome like.
yeah, but it's huge.
Hmm.
It's a huge world.
How is that bubble, that dome structure? How's that constructed using all
It's
your knowledge?
it's like my father put this safety protection bubble around us,
Hmm.
but it's fluid
Yeah,
and it moves around the ocean.
I see.
Huh.
So wherever you go, it's around you.
Yeah, it's around us.
Hmm.
So I don't, they're telling me I don't need to swim out of it because we're always protected.
Hmm. And
And
how did? Go ahead.
they're questioning why I'm so curious. I
Mhm.
don't have to be.
What do you say?
Well, I just want to know what else is there.
Uh-huh. How did your father construct this bubble that offers you protection?
But that golden prong, whatever that
Hmm.
thing is that he's holding, he's created it, this
Yeah.
bubble around us. But I feel like there's other bubbles out there
Yes.
of like other families.
Hmm.
Yeah. it almost feels like we're like sea monkeys,
Yeah.
in
Uh-huh.
this jellyfish type bubble.
Uh-huh.
But it's okay. It's comfortable.
And so did your father make those other bubbles for the other families, or did?
I think he did.
Mhm.
It feels like he did. And we're all connected.
Mhm.
But it feels like he's not the only one that's like a king.
Yeah.
There's others out there. And we will all meet together. That's what he's telling me.
Yes.
But in time, need to grow more.
I see. And what does he mean by grow more?
His children need to just learn more before they can be out. And we
Mhm.
need to know all that he can teach us. But we're not ready yet.
So you're not ready to meet these other kingdoms.
Yeah, we're not ready yet.
Mhm. Give me
I'm getting close.
yeah, beautiful. Tell me, what can we take with us from your father making these bubbles of protection around you? How does he do that? How can we bring that with us and use it in this lifetime we're living now?
Right away, he says boundaries.
Hmm.
Just to have healthy boundaries, which is something in this lifetime, I don't have very well.
Yeah,
Maybe that's the whole point of the bubble,
yeah.
but it's a fluid one.
Hmm.
So it's just knowing when to have a firmer boundary or not.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And so this fluid bubble, is it semi-permeable that things that are
Yeah.
of the highest frequency can reach you, but yet things that are not supposed to cannot?
Yes. Yeah. Because like the shark is such a dense, low vibration, it can put a bit of a fin into it
Hmm.
if we allow it to. So when
Yeah.
I'm curious and I go close, but the other, yeah, see, there's the other ones are coming in now. There are another family like swimming through it,
Hmm.
and that shark thing is around, but it can't get through.
Hmm.
And we're getting close to the surface of the ocean.
Hmm.
So with the light coming down, like heavenly light,
Yes.
and we are being able to come through and visit each other.
Beautiful.
And I think that's why I was so curious because I wanted to just visit.
Uh-huh.
That's interesting.
Beautiful. What else are you sensing now?
Just playing with my other friends that came from the other bubble.
Hmm.
And we're all so happy to see each other.
Yes.
They don't have crowds on like me.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that means.
As you look in their eyes, the eyes of the witness of the soul, do you recognize any of those eyes?
Yeah, my younger son,
Hmm.
he's a female too, but it's him. And we're
Beautiful.
just dancing in the water.
What do they have to say to you? Any messages for you?
He just keeps saying, play, just to play.
Uh-huh. Beautiful. Is there is there any other messages or anything else that we need to see in this scene today?
No, I don't think so.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's close that scene down and just let those aspects of ourselves be in the light of source. And they're going to find what they need to find and continue on their journeys. And since we're connected in this high frequency state, I'd like to ask to speak to the higher self, please. May you speak to the higher self, please?
Yes.
Thank you for connecting with us again. You could have shown her many lifetimes, many scenes today. Why is it that you showed her this scene of the life of a mermaid princess?
To come into her light and play.
Hmm. Yes.
But to have those boundaries.
Uh-huh.
She lacks the boundaries, and that's when she lets, entities coming in to take advantage.
Yes.
Just people in general. She does have a big heart, and that's beautiful, but to also just be aware, not to protect it,
Mm-hmm.
but be aware of being taken advantage of, because she keeps being taken advantage of. And she allows it. So it's time to stop that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there anything else that we might not have gotten from looking at this that you'd like to share with her that she needs to understand or know?
And she knows this, but she's so blessed with her sons and their relationship that's been their souls forever connected from past and future.
Mm-hmm.
And just to really not think she has to find anything outside of that so much. That it's the family connection here that's present that's the strongest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Beautiful. Is there any help or healing that she needs for her human body at this time?
I don't think so.
Beautiful. I believe, could you tell us and confirm the IBS symptoms that she has? Was that caused by those entities?
Yes, it's the overthinking.
Mm-hmm.
It's the stress and the emotions of the mind, and then it's the gut mind connection.
Uh-huh.
She's healing it now, and it's going to be healed more now that they're released.
Yes. Is there anything that she can do to help her with that?
To really focus on keeping calm. She needs to put her mind at rest,
Mm-hmm.
the emotions at rest. She knows all of the other health, what foods to eat. She just has to really implement it. That's all.
Yes. And so when she's feels that she's worrying and becoming fearful, what should she do?
Stop and be good to herself the way she is to
Mm-hmm.
others that she cares for. Treat herself the same way.
Yes.
It's about a respect for herself. She doesn't have to give
Yes.
all of the energy out to others. She does need to take care of herself to be able to give to others. And it's okay to do that.
Yeah. Does she understand that it's okay for her to give herself self-love?
She does, but she struggles with it. And so
Mm-hmm.
she's going to need some work on it, but this will help. This
Mm-hmm.
will help hearing it.
Does she understand more now that she needs to help herself before she can help others?
Yes.
Beautiful. Is there anything you'd like to share with her about that?
And she's doing good. She always thinks she's not doing good enough, but she's doing good.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. So how about the arthritis that she has?
That's from years of all the sports and the hard go, go, go that she does.
Mm-hmm.
It's just what happens with aging.
Mm-hmm.
But her diet will help. Knowing her limitations, not pushing herself so hard. It's a 20-minute jog, not a 2-hour jog. Because she pushes it too much. Yeah, she'll find
Yeah.
the balance.
Yeah. So go ahead.
So things like swimming, not such hard on the foot and the joint
Yes.
kind of sports like she always loves. It's changing, and it's okay to go into more calming modalities.
Yes. So one of the entities was actually causing pain to her joints. Is that also affecting the arthritis?
Yes, and I think more just grabbing onto it, that entity, just grabbing onto it and making it worse.
Okay.
It's still going to be there a bit. It's just how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But she can live with it by taking care of herself.
Yes. Is there anything that she can do to completely heal this?
And I don't think it will ever be completely healed.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a part of how the human experience is. And
Yeah.
as soon as she's just aware of that, which she is, and takes better care of herself with supplements, vitamins, and eating healthier and being calm in her presence, it'll be okay.
Yeah. And so that will reduce that inflammation and swelling.
Yes.
Beautiful. So why was she born with the vascular malformation of the left foot?
Mm. That's a hard one. It feels like carried weight from the past.
Mm-hmm.
And also to teach.
Mm-hmm.
Because she has been helping. It's almost like it's a gift, though, because she has been helping others that are going through the same thing.
Yes.
And there's more knowledge than when she was a child. So she's helping parents with children.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she needs to go into really opening that up more, teaching it,
Mm-hmm.
her experience, so that people can help their children.
Beautiful. So she can heal from this and manage.
Yes.
Yes.
She can manage with it. It'll be there, but she can manage with it.
Mm-hmm. So some of the entities were also causing issues with this left foot.
Yes, this will help clear
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the inflammation, the pain, the swelling. It'll be more. It'll be less and more minimal than it has been.
Yes. And so is there anything she should be doing physically to help heal this?
She needs to rest it more,
Mm-hmm.
not be so hard on it. Yeah, she knows that she's supposed to elevate it, but she never does.
Mm-hmm.
So ice and elevate it. Taking the rest when she can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any certain type of diet or anything that?
She needs the anti-inflammatory. Incorporating more, just like you said, the turmeric and the cayenne, bringing in, salve. It would be good to put mullein on the foot with elevating and a poultice. And
Yes.
she already found it. She's already found treatments for that. She just needs to try them.
Okay.
And it will help.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you. So did the boosters that she received cause the POTS?
Yes. Yes, but they're clearing.
Yes.
She's not going to do any more of those, and she's becoming way more aware of having those boundaries again with the Western medicine and doctors, and questioning before just doing,
Mm-hmm.
because they're just learning too, lots of the time.
Yes.
So it's okay to voice the questions before just jumping into surgery or vaccinations.
Mm-hmm.
So she's learning that, how to have a voice there.
Yes. And so how did that booster cause that posteriostatic tachycardia syndrome?
The third one, it was too much.
Mm-hmm.
It just was an overload on this already taxed physical body that she has.
Yes.
With all the other things.
Uh-huh.
So it just caused a spiraling whirlwind of flare.
Yes.
Yeah. But she needed to have time to really recognize that what she's doing of going and not taking care of herself is going to cause sickness in the body.
Yes.
And so she needed that. it's a lesson that's learned and now it's clearing out.
Yes.
I feel like citrus, she really needs to have more like orange juice and watermelon and fruits to help flush it out.
Yes. Beautiful. Is there anything else that she should do to help clear it?
No, no. Any salt baths?
Mm-hmm.
Salt baths. Detoxing.
Yes.
She's doing it. She's starting to do it now.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that you need to share with her so she understands this?
No, she's aware. She knows.
Okay. Beautiful. And it's going to continue to clear as she does all these things.
Yes.
How does the citrus help to remove that?
It binds. It binds it and pulls it out.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to give her electrolyte balance.
Yes.
At the same time.
How was the salt working for her symptoms?
Again, it's the electrolyte balance. It's so low. She thought she was doing so good by drinking tap water because she was drinking water, but being lazy to get the good water.
Mm-hmm.
And so she actually pulled everything out of imbalance, all of those minerals out.
Yes.
So she was depleting herself instead of while trying to heal herself. And now it's bringing it back up to equilibrium.
Yes. And so we know about the chemicals that are in the tap water, but how is that pulling the minerals out of the body?
That fluoride.
Mm-hmm.
It just flush. She's drinking so much. She doesn't really drink anything but water, and which is good. But it's letting everything out.
Right.
There's no balance of it.
Mm-hmm. And does she know how she can get better water and just drink that? Stay away from the tap?
Yeah, she's doing that now.
Okay, beautiful. We'll remind her of that as well. Where did her fear for deep, dark, murky water come from?
Right away, I think it's that past life or that place of venturing out. She got scared. She went out. Her father said not to, and she went too far out.
Mm-hmm.
And that big shark, it was after her.
Mm-hmm.
And she got scared. And she still wants to go back out there all the time.
Yeah.
But that's where it stems from.
Beautiful. And that's not how she exited in that lifetime, is it?
No.
Okay. Beautiful. Is there any other causes of it, or is it just from that lifetime?
No, it was from her when her friends died as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And she sat there and she watched the bubbles of the truck, the gas leaking up in that dark, dark water. She imprinted it on her mind that that dark water was somewhat the cause of it, but it wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
They were drinking and driving. That was the cause of it.
Yes.
That's all she could do in that grief state is focus on that dark water.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not to be scared, though.
Yes.
She doesn't have to be scared.
So what can we do to erase and reprogram that imprinting?
I think just saying it now is going to help.
Yes.
Yeah, just to bringing that acknowledgement that that's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And just letting it go.
Yes.
Starting to venture into the water. Again, is what she needs to do.
Yes. And she realizes better now that it wasn't the water that caused the accident.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, beautiful. Is there anything else that you need to share with her on that?
No.
Beautiful. Thank you. Is her twin flame soulmate, like they've told her?
Yes. Yes. She knows that.
we've
And
seen.
she always gets confirmation from everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked a little bit about that. What does she need to do in this relationship? What's going on right now?
Mhm. She needs to work on herself.
Yes.
This is a personal soul growth for each of them.
Uh-huh.
They're they're put here for a mission of light workers. They're light warriors together,
Mm-hmm.
and they need to be together to put that light out. And it's for the new earth. It's for ascension.
Mm-hmm.
They're starting to realize it now, but
Yes.
they have to be separate right now in order to truly be at their highest vibrational and then to come back.
Yes.
And the universe is already taking care of it, so she needs to just let go.
What will help her to let it go so they can do their personal development?
She'll find that when she moves. She'll
Mhm.
find that when she moves and they're not together in this form right now.
Yes.
She'll find the awareness within herself and the strength and the self-love that she needs.
Hmm.
And then they'll come back together.
Yes.
It'll be later. So she needs to just grieve
Hmm.
and heal. And she's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so will they be back together then in this lifetime?
I believe so.
Hmm.
It's going to take a bit of time though.
Okay. Beautiful. And it just depends on what
Yes,
they
it's up to
work on
them.
this. Yes.
Yeah, if they have to work, if they do the work or not.
Uh-huh.
She keeps stalling it. He's
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
He's doing the work and he's going forward. And she just keeps stalling
Why does she keep stalling?
because she loves him so much.
Hmm.
She doesn't want to let that light go. She sees the light that they have together. And
Yeah.
he actually was the one that needed to see that. He didn't see it at first. And so this he had to bring this on for both of them.
Yes.
He was yeah, but she'll get there.
Beautiful. And was it because they met up too soon before the time was right?
No, it was perfect timing for when they met because they had their growth together.
Uh-huh.
They got to see exactly what each wanted with a partner.
Yeah.
Uh, but they had lessons to learn still, and they had to come together to find the brightest love that they could find, and then have that feeling like it was destroyed
Hmm.
to get to the deepest part of who they are on
Yes.
individual levels before they can come back together.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Is there anything else that you need to share with her about this?
No, just more so again to trust her intuition,
Hmm.
feel with her heart, and not to try and control so much.
Yes.
It'll all work out.
Beautiful. Thank you. Where is she supposed to live for now? Hmm.
She needs to go back to her hometown
Yeah.
by the lake.
Yes. And she'd like to know if she should rent or live in an
Mm.
RV.
There's so many choices that she has.
Hmm.
She needs to rent the apartment.
Yes.
That's safer.
Okay.
Just for now.
Beautiful. Is there anything else that she needs to understand or know about this?
And that it is going to be hard to do, but it will be okay when she's on the other side of it.
Hmm.
And she'll be happier. She's going to be happier.
Yeah. And now
Mhm.
that now that her energy's flowing, she can tap into that heart space and follow her
Yes.
intuition better.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And then you'll continue to help guide her.
Yes. She just needs to listen.
Yeah. She'd like to know what her soul purpose is.
Hmm. She's a healer and a light worker. She's supposed to give out her light.
Hmm.
She just has to find that balance because she's always known that,
Mm-hmm.
But when she gives, sometimes she, again, it's the boundary. Sometimes she takes on others' darkness,
Yeah.
trying to heal them. And it was kind of her to do that, but completely unnecessary for anybody, for
Yes.
herself included, as well as them. It's giving out the light, but having the boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to, it's any modality that she wants to use that in. She's healing. She has healing through touch quite
Mm-hmm.
a bit. It's her hands through touch
Yes.
and empathy. She already tapped into that in the beginning of her career,
Mm-hmm.
but then she got scared and didn't think she was capable.
Yeah.
So she knows to be capable now.
Mm-hmm.
She's there. She can do it.
And what's her best way for living out that purpose?
Hmm. It's a blockage there.
Mm-hmm.
I do feel like she keeps gravitating towards the Thai massage,
Mm-hmm.
and she does heal through touch. So any form really of
Yeah.
touch therapy.
She just needs to make sure that she doesn't take on the energy of the others, just giving
Yes.
energy to help them to heal.
Yes.
Beautiful. And is that blockage there because it's not yet to be shown?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
She's not ready quite yet.
Beautiful. And you'll help her to discover that when she's ready?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you. She'd like to know if she had extraterrestrial experiences as a child and throughout her life.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes, she did. She knows though that
What
again
was,
it's the question of not of knowing internally.
yeah,
But she never accepts that. She has to seek outside validation all the time.
yeah. And what was the purpose of her seeing this?
Well, she is from the light. But they did have her as part of the hybrid system.
Hmm.
They wanted to combine both the earth and the where she was from and the stars.
Yeah.
They wanted to combine that and have that hybrid on earth. Um, and they were using that, but she had so many other complications and deviated from their plan.
Yeah.
So now they do gift her with the more insight
I see.
from, yes.
And so this plan that they had her on, of be a part of the hybrids, was this a malicious plan or was it a benevolent plan?
No, it wasn't malicious. It was just for better education for the whole entire universe.
Okay. I see. Could you tell us more about that so we understand that?
You need to have, it is for the new, it's for ascension. You need to have, there's so many others that are coming in, reptilians that are trying to make their way. It's the other side,
Hmm.
the good extraterrestrials that have to come down and combine and learn knowledge about humans
Hmm.
to help them. And so
Yes.
they come and take some of the humans and combine. And because she's a light worker, they wanted to use her for that.
Hmm.
And not in a bad way at all.
Yes.
And she has been. They have taken some,
Hmm.
but she's not ready for that knowledge. It's too
I see.
much.
And so when they take them, they just give them the knowledge.
No, they do cross, they do hybrid. So she may have some other children that
Yeah.
are actually out there, but not even on Earth form.
Yes.
And she may see that. They will show her eventually,
Yes.
but it's too much. They've been trying and they keep coming to her and telling her about the no fear,
Hmm.
but she's so fearful still that she has to grow still.
Yes. Okay.
And then she'll be guided.
What was the complications that she experienced?
The complications. From pregnancies, do you mean?
They said that she had complications, so they couldn't do that with her.
Ah, yes. The complications with the placenta, with her body, her human body just couldn't handle all of it.
Yes.
It wasn't the best ground for hosting. She couldn't be the host.
Mm-hmm.
And then she also decided to have her own children.
Mm.
That's what brought on the complications of the bleeding, and then she had her hysterectomy. So
yes.
they didn't need her for that purpose anymore.
Yes.
But they also had empathy. They didn't want to just take this human and not give something back. So that's why they come. They give her a little bit more of her intuition, her insight, her psychic abilities, and she has them, and they're gifts that she's been given through ancestral.
Mm-hmm.
But they are also helping to give her a little more insight about the bigger universe, the universes that are out there.
Yes.
But just little bits at a time, because it's too much.
What information, or how did she get the information from her ancestry?
On her father's side, through her grandmother. It's a strong lineage that goes through. It's just a gift of insight and intuition, and her sister has it as well.
Mm-hmm.
And she's always felt it, but was scared of it. And she doesn't need to fear it. It's there for a purpose.
Beautiful. Thank you for that. Is there anything else you want to share with her about these contacts with the extraterrestrials?
Just not to be fearful of them, to be open.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's not scary.
Yeah.
It's just for knowledge, the greater knowledge.
Yes. And so, since she's scared and fearful of this, what does she need to do to use your intuition to decide whether a being is for her or not for her?
She knows right away. She can feel it in her sacral.
Yes.
She needs to focus on that more, that gut instinct.
Okay. And what does she...
Not second guess herself.
And what does she feel when she feels it in her sacral?
She's either very scared right away, and that stomach starts to act up, to start being painful.
Yes.
If it's a bad thing. If it's good, she has joy and tingles, and she feels alive.
Beautiful. Thank you for clarifying that for us. How can she help support her sons in this lifetime?
She's already doing that. She's there with them. She's open with them, and they have a beautiful relationship. It's a funny question in a way to me, because she's already doing that. Mm-hmm. So maybe it's more about confirmation.
Yes.
Just to keep doing what she's doing.
Yeah.
With them. They come to her.
Beautiful. Is there anything else you need to share with her about that?
She does need to watch her older son, and how just to be a little bit more there with him for the way he is with his new family now, because he's not fully happy. He's having the struggling time with having a newborn and relationship, and it all came on so fast. Yes. So just being mindful and aware of that.
And how can she... Go ahead.
Oh, no. And be there for him. Just be there for him when he comes out. He needs to talk.
Yes. And so she just needs to do what she's been doing and allow him to speak.
Yes.
And share.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you. I think the next two questions that we have, she has already gotten the answers for those. Is this correct?
Yes.
She knows where her origin is.
Yes.
And whether she's a starseed.
Yes, she does know those. Even when she was writing them, she was thinking, why it's kind of a waste of questions because she already had that intuition, but again,
Okay.
she had to have validation outside.
Right. It's good to confirm that with her while she's
Mm,
in this state, so she knows how she's getting the information.
yes.
Beautiful. And then we had already talked today about the. Is there anything else you want to tell her about the origin and her being a starseed?
Mm. Not sure she's ready to handle it yet.
Okay.
I mean, but she's getting there. She just
Beautiful.
needs to move and find some clarity within herself, and then things will open up way more.
Mhm. Beautiful. And you'll reveal that to her when she's ready.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. We had talked a little about the karmic debt that she feels like she had and where all that was coming from.
Hmm.
And that's all been released. Is there anything we can do to show her that so she can release all that guilt and grief?
And she's finding that right now that through the stages that she's going through. You know, she's lost a lot of stuff recently
Yes.
and material money wise. But she knows that in a time when she didn't do the good things and she did steal.
Hmm.
And she didn't do it out of maliciousness. So she needs to let that go. It's just that it overconsumed her.
Hmm.
And she's already, for a decade, has held on to that guilt and it's played out so much in her life. But losing what she's just lost, materialistic wise, especially, has
Hmm.
cleared that. And she knows that. She knew it when she had to sell her sled right away.
Hmm.
She knew that. It was cleared out. She had to learn that lesson to really
Yes.
feel what others felt. That she needs to just let go of the guilt now because it's gone and forgive herself for being human and having to learn.
Hmm.
She's okay.
Okay.
So that's cleared out.
Beautiful. And now that she sees all that, she'll have an easier time of that, releasing it.
Yes. Yes, she will.
Beautiful. Is there any other childhood programming that she must
Mm.
completely get rid of?
Anger.
Hmm.
The anger. She
Yes.
does, did pick up on anger, of course, from her parents. And she has struggled with that a little bit now, especially in her career,
Hmm.
working with children, because
Yeah.
it's so demanding. But she's working on that and she's clearing it out. It's just to acknowledge it more. Acknowledge that she tried to suppress that she did have anger when really it's a healing thing to take acknowledgement of it and then
Hmm.
release it and not live in it.
Yes. What's a good way for her to release that?
Going into nature,
Yes.
she needs to just walk in trees and by water and kayak and enjoy life and just give gratitude, so much gratitude for the life that she does have, which is beautiful. And the anger will go. And it's anger of loss, not having a voice from childhood. She needs to let that all go now.
Yes. Is there is there any final messages you'd like to share with her today?
Just to be gentle with herself. Life is a process, and she'll get there.
Hmm.
Enjoy it.
Beautiful. Is there
And,
anything? Go ahead.
and just not to close. Don't let heartbreak close her heart. She was
Yeah.
starting to let it close her heart. But to be open like she always has been, and she'll be okay.
Is there anything else, or are we complete?
We're complete. Thank you.
No, you're welcome. I want to thank you so much for coming through today and conversing with us. Thank you for all the help, healing, and wisdom that you provided for us today. And now we're asking the higher self to recede with much love and much thanks for all the information that you've given to us today. We're asking the higher self to recede back into the time, space, reality, dimension, and location in which they belong with so much love and so much thanks. 9, 10, wide awake, stretching, rubbing, feeling wonderful all over. Get, yeah.
It's so weird.
What's
Hi.
weird? What's weird?
Everything.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful and weird and wow. I see what you mean. Like the mind does the come on, I'm making this up.
Yeah. You even after we're done talking here today, your mind will still constantly go, you just made that up.
Yeah,
Constant.
that's
You just got to trust that
it's
until they're
brighter.
brighter,
Yeah. Yeah.
happier. The tears are
Yeah.
flowing, releasing all that all that energy
Yeah.
that you don't need anymore. It's awesome.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I was
Now,
swimming.
yeah, you swim it. It's
That
awesome.
was that was trippy.
Now you'll have a perma smile the rest of the day. Now
Yeah, it's good.
your face have hurt from smiling so much.
Oh, trippy.
What an awesome session today. Um, what do you remember? What do you think of all that? Do you remember it all?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. It's definitely it tripped me out with entities and names
yeah.
like coming through.
So
They're,
yeah, that's what's awesome about that. Well, the one was and actually it started out it was a lost from light entity. Well, it was lost from light, but
yeah,
it was an earthbound spirit, uh, Kenneth,
yeah,
who he didn't wasn't ready to leave yet, was wanted to spend time yet still, but got tangled up in the dark. And the dark said, if you do this for us, then you'll be able to get back to your family. And so basically turned him into doing demon works, which I think is incredible. That what I find now with things doing these sessions is that a lot of earthbounds, because we're not told what to do when we come out of our
yeah,
body when we die. And so, they get met with dark things and are basically turned to doing evil works for them.
yeah.
And
And they're
just
not evil.
and they're not evil. They just
No,
don't know any better. They thought that
yeah,
this is what they were supposed to do to get where they need to be.
yeah,
So I think maybe we need to do a class or course on what to do if you come out of your human body.
yeah. I 100% agree. That's yeah. Why don't they teach that? It should
No,
be.
they don't. They don't want you to. They don't want you to know that. They
No,
don't want not
no.
not not religions for sure. I think there's probably only one religious. I think Buddhism is probably the only one that teaches you what to do
Yeah.
if you find yourself dead.
And they all should though, really.
They should. It's the most important thing. What do we do when we die?
Yeah.
And so it's funny. So I come across these all the time where they're just turned into doing, bad things just because they don't know any better. They didn't know where to go.
Yeah.
And I always ask, what caused them not to go to the light? And it's usually because of anger, sadness, some
Yeah.
kind of emotional trauma that they had,
Yeah.
traumatic experience when they come out of their life, usually. So,
It's interesting because when my three friends died,
uh-huh.
my first three friends in the car crash in the water,
Yeah.
another friend had a dream about them the next day
Okay.
and asked them where they were.
Uh-huh.
And they said, oh, we're just in the waiting room at the moment.
That's
So
funny.
isn't that funny?
They're in the
It's,
waiting room.
yeah. So again,
Hmm.
I've heard that a lot. I was reading yesterday, came up on Facebook, instead of a birth doula, a death doula.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, that'd be
So
important.
it's starting now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that'd be really important.
Yeah. Me too.
I'd like to find out more about what the waiting room is. Um,
Yeah. Me too.
because we've seen a lot of in between times, and the last one of the sessions I just posted actually was she was a cherub that was
Oh,
directing
cool.
souls like where they need to go when they come in with all their guides and
Wow.
guardians. They're coming in and she's directing them where they need to go to heal and that kind of thing. So maybe the waiting room was kind of like what she was describing, where they
Yeah.
went and they met with their soul family and their guardians and guides and stuff to talk about what happened, what went right, what went wrong, what do they need to
Yeah.
change next time.
Yeah. Exactly. Wow, that's a big job she had.
That's pretty interesting. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny. Um, and see, then we removed well, the AI there from
Yeah.
that was supposed to be there, that you were getting information from your star family
Yeah.
that needed to be there. We learned about that, and then the AI that was around the heart from the jibba jab,
Yeah.
and and um, and then we had the black magic that was placed on by your sister unintentionally in the
Yeah.
shoulder.
That's that's trippy. That's not something I thought of at all. So, though I see it with my sister. I love her dearly, but she's
Yeah, yeah,
yeah. We always joke that I'm the white witch and she's the black witch.
right.
So
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, so it's possible. So anymore, I kind of watch what I say about people too.
yeah.
And I don't want to be sending that out to someone.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
We're that powerful that we can just send black magic
Exactly.
like they without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Oh, and then we had the loss from light entity that was on the foot, causing more issues with your foot than you already had, and trying to hold you down, keep your light down.
Yeah.
It was also causing your IBS pain and fear and grief, kept bringing that stuff up for you.
Yeah.
Pretty incredible.
Yeah. It's trippy.
And that life is a mermaid.
That is real. That's so funny.
I was trying to get, how he formed that bubble around you
Yeah.
so we could bring it and kind of use it in application in our lifetimes we're living now, where we can form that bubble of protection around us,
Yeah.
that semi-permeable protection layer to help us to bring anything to us that we need, and but then also keep everything that's not for us away.
Yeah. Yeah. Boundaries.
Oh, so what do you think?
That's amazing. Yeah. Thank you very much. It's
Absolutely.
yeah, it's like it's confirming. It's confirming
Hmm.
and eye-opening.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah.
incredible. I love these journeys. They're
Yeah.
good. And I love to see when people come up out of it, how bright they are and shiny and everything's
Yeah.
making sense. And you're like, holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's good. So what else? Oh, do you want to share this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I might.
That's up to you. Okay, perfect. Well, you
Yeah.
watch it. You watch it. Let me know whether or not you want to share the video or not, and what I need to cut out of it. We'll share it, and that'd be great because there's a lot of good information in there.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I'm an open book. It's
it doesn't
I
matter.
I know I'd share. I
Okay, all right,
don't
perfect.
need to edit or anything.
All right. Well, you just let me know what you want me to share or not, whether you not,
Yeah,
want the video,
you can share.
want the video in or not too. Make sure you tell me that.
Oh yeah. I'm fine. I would like to I like to share.
Okay. All right.
People can learn things. That's good.
All right.
Yeah.
Perfect. So we'll do that. We'll share that. Make sure you watch this back, because this is gonna
Yeah.
your conscious mind, like I said, is gonna keep saying, you just made all that up. But
Yeah.
but
It
but
does.
once
Yeah.
it's doing it already, isn't it?
Well, it does it especially when it comes to twin flame and
Hmm.
like, okay, come on, that's I want to hear that. But I also was thinking maybe it would be a more no, you're not that. You have to let things go and move this other direction.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah.
I do that where I go, oh no, I'm just making that up for my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're constantly doing that. Well, you'll see in the video how deep you were. You're pretty deep.
Cool. I was worried I couldn't get there.
No. But I'm telling but doesn't it feel like you're not really that deep while you're in it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
but when you watch it back, you just see how deep you are, like your voice changes and all that stuff. And it's not really coming from you.
Yeah. Yeah. I could feel the difference,
Yeah.
even laying there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's trippy.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, it
So
is.
you're supposed to make sure that you meditate more in
Mhm.
nature by the trees and water. You're supposed to drink better
Yeah.
water. You're drinking enough water, but you need to
Yeah.
drink. You need to get away from that tap water.
Yeah.
So spring water, anything better. Some mineralized water, um, because I forget what it was. There was something that had happened that was taking the minerals out of your system.
Oh
The
yeah.
tap water
The tap water.
was taking the mineral, flushing all the minerals out of your system, and you're not getting any back.
Yeah.
And I guess like how we talked before, as I always take and put a pinch of the sea salt
Yeah.
in all my water that I drink. I got to cough real quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I feel bad for you.
No, it's all right. It always
I feel
happens.
me too. I think I coughed a few.
Yeah, it's okay. It happens. We cleared that throat out too because it
Yeah.
was Jacob was not wanting you to speak. He was afraid. He was afraid to that you were going to leave him, and he wasn't going to. He wasn't going to be able to go anywhere. That he was going to get too much light. So he was actually making your foot hurt worse. So you couldn't move forward. So you couldn't progress either, too. So that's funny. But
Yeah.
he was actually affecting your throat and keeping you from speaking.
Wow. It's so funny because the mind again does that. Oh no, I'm making that up. But then why would that Jacob, the name,
Yeah,
just comes through?
you're right. Right. Yeah, you can't. You're going to see that you just can't make that up at all.
Yeah.
So, but now your throat's going to be clear, and you got to make sure that you're drinking that good water and
Yeah.
remineralizing it, and make sure you go out and ground. Make sure you
Yeah.
get all the rest you need. And any other questions or anything else you want to talk about?
No, I don't think so. That was beautiful. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. I love doing it. Just kind of out of it yet still.
How does it affect you? You have to
Me,
bubble up.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm putting protections and stuff around me.
Yeah.
I have my crystal tuning forks that I banged before and after, and
Nice.
I look like a warrior, so I'm putting on the full armor and all that stuff, making sure my protections are in place.
Yeah, that's good.
And oh, that was brought up in yours too. Is make sure that because you're a healer, you're healing people by touch. So make sure that you're sending that energy out and keeping those boundaries up. You don't want to ever take on their energy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're just sending that energy out and giving them the environment for them to heal themselves because our bodies heal themselves.
Yeah.
So we're just putting them in that environment where they can heal themselves. There's no need for us to take their energy on.
Thanks for that. I always it's good now. This is really good because
Yeah,
I always felt like I have to take it out. Yeah, and it's bad because then it
right,
just
right. I mean, I guess it just depends on what you're doing. Is as long as you're not taking that energy onto you,
yeah,
if you're taking it out, sending it or giving it to the light or transmuting it
yeah,
to the light, that would be okay. But never taking that for yourself.
yeah,
It's not yours. It's not your emergency.
yeah, exactly.
That made me laugh because that's just some paramedic thing that
Yeah,
we used to say.
good.
It's not your emergency. Don't take it.
I like that. That's a good
Yeah.
one.
So perfect. Well, it was pleasure. Absolutely.
Yes, you
Um,
too.
if you have any questions, just send me a message or something like that, and get it to me, and I can answer it as best I can. Tell me any experiences you have too after this.
Yeah,
It'll be interesting.
opening up the portals again.
There we go.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll let you go.
Thank you
Okay.
so much for everything.
Absolutely. You're
Lots of
welcome.
love and light to you.
Absolutely. Love you. I'll talk to you soon.
You too.
Uh-huh. Bye-bye.
Bye.